Hey, what's up, everybody? I am high performance mindset coach Jay Hollingshed, and today is day 35 of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. Today is Saturday, the 7th day of the week, and on the 7th day of the week, we discuss pillar number 7, which is positive and negative self-talk. Now, the first 5 years of a person's life are the foundational years. These years influence the decision-making faculties that shape a person's future, that shape a person's happiness, that shapes a person, like I said, the decision-making process. Now, a recent study was done in UCLA, and that study said that between birth and 5 years old, a child is told no an average of 400 times a day. That's a lot. 400 times a day. Now, I thought that was a bit excessive when I read that, but then I actually started to think about that. My girls are older now. They're practically grown women. But when they were 3 and 5 years old, in that toddler stage, I'm thinking, how many times did they ask me, Daddy, can I have this? Daddy, can this? Daddy, this? Daddy, this? Daddy, this? Daddy, this? And so I'm like, wow, how many times did I tell my kids no during that phase? It had to have been somewhere in the hundreds. And no, may not have been 400, but it was in the hundreds. Now, this is how it can be 400. The report further said that when children are told no, some parents say it 3 times instead of once. Instead of saying, no, you can't have it. How many times do you hear parents say, no, 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 you can't have that, no, no, no. Instead of no, it's no, no, no. So that triples the effect of the negativity that's planted inside a person's mind that soon becomes the negative self-talk. Now, I also learned that what our parents repeat to us out loud on a daily basis is what we repeat to ourselves as adults on a daily basis. Let me say that again, but in a better way. What our parents say to us when we're children, they say to us out loud every day, all day. And that becomes what we say to ourselves internally every day, all day. The voice of our parents, the outside voice of our parents becomes the inside voice of our head when we become adults. Now, so everything your parents have told you, everything they've instilled within you, that's what's in your head, and that's what's playing over and over. Romeo Brown, I see you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Sylvester, I appreciate you for watching as well. Thank you. Now, as I said earlier, our parents' outside voice becomes our inside conversation. Now, keep this in mind. My athletes, you don't even have to wait for the match to start or the competition to begin and ask yourself a question. Always, just seconds before the competition begins, the negative self-talk will kick right in and it will say, you can't do this. No, are you sure you're doing this right? You won't succeed. It always happens, never fails. Why? Because the repetition of the word no comes in over and over and over because it's been implanted in our heads. Now, also, my entrepreneurs, seconds before you sign the deal, you sign the dotted line, you sign the contract, seconds before you shake hands and say, okay, let's do this, that voice is going to kick in and it's going to say, you sure? I don't know about this. Jay, that's not the right move. Hold up, pull up, take more time to think about it. Take more time to think about it. Take more time to think about it. Okay, you've taken enough time to think about it to where a whole year has gone by and you haven't done anything to it. Why? Because that negative voice in your head over and over and over, that 400, up to 400 times a day from hearing no as a child over and over, it has implanted the negative self-talk, and the negative self-talk now has a permanent home in your mind. Keep in mind the 21-90 rule that I always talk about. It takes an average of 21 days of consistency to form a habit, and an average of 90 days of consistency to form a lifestyle. So that's what we're dealing with. That's how the negative self-talk has been implanted. Now, there is a way to reverse this. You can uproot the negative, but you must do that by putting massive energy. That's Tony Robbins' word, massive energy. So we're going to take massive energy and push that toward doing just the opposite, which is short, simple yeses all day, every day. But to undo what's been done, we got to meet it where it is to get to a neutral zone. So we got this many no's. We got to say yes, 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 yes. 400 yeses a day until we can get past it. And then we're on the upside. So we have to just set yourself up for success. It can be something simple. All you're doing is programming your mind to hear the word yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can do this. Of course you can accomplish this. That won't be a problem. Jay, you got this. Simple things like, can I go to the store today? Yes, you can. Can I tie my shoe? Yes, I can. Can I call my brother? Can I call my friends? Yes, I can. Things you know you can do. But what you're doing is programming in your mind the word yes, yes, yes. And the more you hear that as an entrepreneur, the more you hear that as an athlete, the more you will have that programmed in your mind to say, hey, you can do this. This is how you control the internal conversation and induce one aspect of what I call a high performance mindset. That's all that I have for today, day 35 of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. Today has been positive and negative self-talk. I am high performance mindset coach Jay Hollingshed. I work with athletes and a few determined entrepreneurs to help them reach or to help them get into their untapped potential. They know that's there, but they have a hard time reaching it. I help them get to that point. So if you are an athlete, if you are that determined entrepreneur, you know the success that you can have. You see it and you're struggling, having a hard time to reach it, no problem. I got you. If you want to talk to me about that, go to speaktojay.com. speaktojay.com. I have daily slots available for free consultation, but the slots are limited. So go to speaktojay.com and let's talk about it. And if you missed any of my previous episodes between day 1 and day 35, which is today, go to my YouTube site. Like and subscribe to my YouTube episodes and you won't miss a single episode in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please like, share, tag, all of that with this video. Thank you again. Be well, stay blessed. Through love, be a blessing.